Tēnā koutou katoa. I'm Mel Dakin, Community Aphasia Advisor for Aphasia New Zealand. And for the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to be talking to you about aphasia and our organisation, AphasiaNZ. You are here today because either you or your loved one has had a stroke. As you know, where the stroke occurs and how big it is determines how you and your body are affected. So when you have a stroke in the language part of your brain, located over here on the left, it affects your brain's ability to use language and communicate. This can impact on how you express yourself with language, your speaking and your writing, or how you receive language, your understanding of spoken words, or your reading. When language is affected following a stroke, that is called aphasia. People with aphasia may have no words at all. They may struggle to find some words and put words together in sentences. They might have difficulty following conversations and understanding. They might say lots of words but not make very much sense. And they can also have trouble reading, writing, emailing, and using numbers. Aphasia affects everyone in different ways. It is unique to the individual. One analogy that is sometimes helpful in understanding aphasia is if you imagine the stroke is like an earthquake has occurred in the library in your brain where all the words or the books are stored. The books have fallen off the shelves and they aren't where they're meant to be, so you can't find them anymore. For example, you want to say the word sister, so you go to the shelf in your brain where female relatives are stored. But sister isn't there. Wife is there, so instead of saying sister, you say wife. Or perhaps the shelf is bare and you can't find any word. That is what aphasia can be like. Stroke can also cause other types of communication impairments. Slurred speech due to the weakness in your muscles in your mouth is called dysarthria. Or problems with controlling and planning the muscle movements for talking, that's called apraxia. Difficulties with memory or slowed thinking can also affect conversations. But those issues are different to aphasia. Aphasia is primarily the loss of language and your ability to find words and process language. So how do you know if it's aphasia? If you or your loved one has aphasia, you will likely have been seen by a speech-language therapist while in hospital, and you may be receiving ongoing speech-language therapy. That brings us to AphasiaNZ. Who are we and what do we do? AphasiaNZ is a nationwide charitable trust, providing support services, resources, education and information to anyone in Aotearoa, New Zealand, living with or affected by aphasia. Every day, around 24 people have a stroke in New Zealand. That's about 1 an hour. Of those, approximately 1 in 3 people will acquire aphasia. It is estimated that at least 17,000 New Zealanders have stroke-acquired aphasia. That is more people than Parkinson's disease. Yet, most people have never heard of aphasia until it abruptly arrives in their lives. We have a team of Community Aphasia Advisors, or CAAs, across the country. Our CAAs all have a background in speech-language therapy and are experts in communication and aphasia. The CAAs coordinate local AphasiaNZ activities, facilitate kōrero clubs, provide one-on-one home and community visits, and deliver education sessions and workshops in their communities to increase awareness and knowledge of aphasia. We offer home visits to answer your questions about aphasia and help you and your family adjust. Across the country, AphasiaNZ facilitates support groups called kōrero clubs or conversation groups. These group meetings help people with aphasia to communicate in a supportive environment. They can gain confidence, meet others with aphasia, and share experiences through open discussions with those affected by aphasia. We also offer our services and support groups online. Our online groups are extremely popular as they enable people to connect with others from all parts of New Zealand from the comfort of their own home. As an organisation, we have a range of aphasia educational resources. We have wallet cards, booklets and pamphlets to educate yourself, friends or whānau about aphasia. We also have a stroke and aphasia handbook. AphasiaNZ has iPads for people with aphasia to loan for up to 4 months. These devices enable people with aphasia to access aphasia apps for home practice and self-directed learning under the guidance of a speech-language therapist. Borrowing an iPad or a book from our resource library is available to people who become friends of AphasiaNZ. We also provide conversation training, It's Conversation, online or in person to couples, families and whānau. Conversations are two-way. To have a successful conversation when aphasia is present, all people involved need to adapt the way they communicate. Our training teaches communication strategies to loved ones and support people. This enables couples and whānau to work together to learn new ways to make communication easier in everyday life. So we hope that has given you a good overview of what aphasia is and our organisation AphasiaNZ. For more information or to contact us, our contact details will appear on the screen shortly. Thank you for listening. Ka kite anō.